Hey guys, welcome to the Mythic Booster channel and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. I want to start doing a few little tips and tricks sessions on the channel. I want to start giving you some information and some strategy on how to become a better Pokemon trainer. So, I've decided the way that I can give you all of this information is to do top 10s, because it's a nice quantifiable number and you can relate to it. 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. So the top 10 of everything Pokemon Go. First top 10 we're going to start off with is the top 10 moves. Quick and charge moves by damage. And the Pokemon that deal those moves. And then that way you can choose a really effective team for doing super mega amounts of damage within the game when you're trying to take down gyms. Okay, so the first top 10 we're going to start with is top 10 moves. We're going to talk about quick moves and we're going to talk about charge moves and we're going to talk about the Pokemon that deal those moves within the game. That way you can choose a really effective attacking team for taking down gyms, or just knowing which Pokemon hit the hardest with those really damaging moves in the game. Okay, so as I said, the way we're going to start this series of top 10 of everything Pokemon Go is with the moves. And we're going to start with the quick moves to start off with. The way we're going to show you how much damage those moves deal out is DPS. That's damage per second. It's nice and easy to understand. We're going to talk about the Pokemon that deal those moves. And we're going to try and give you some numbers to make it a little bit easier to work out what's going on. I've started experimenting with some graphics in my videos. And as we've said before, they don't always go right. So we'll try this one. We're going to put a graphic here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put more information up on the side of the screen that will help you understand our way through the quick moves of everything Pokemon Go. Okay, so to start off our top 10 of everything Pokemon Go for our quick moves, we're going to start at 10 and work our way back to the number 1 most damaging quick move in Pokemon Go. The first move on our list is Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw is a ghost type move and it does 11.58 damage per second, DPS. The Pokemon that can deal this move with most effect is Gengar. Everyone should have a Gengar by now. After the Halloween special, I'd like to think everyone was out playing the game and everyone caught loads and loads and loads of Pokemon, especially Ghastlies and Haunters, to level up and hopefully get a Gengar with this really damaging move of Shadow Claw. Next on the list at number 9 is the move Fire Fang. Fire Fang deals 11.9 damage per second and it is a fire type move. The Pokemon that can deal this move most effectively is Arcanine. Arcanine we see in gyms all the time. It's a really solid, really tanky Pokemon, and it deals out Fire Fang, and it deals 11.9. Coming in at number 8 is another move by Arcanine. It is a move by Bite, dealing 12 DPS, of which is a dark type move. It doesn't get stabbed when Arcanine uses this as a quick move, but however it can still use it to deal an awful lot of damage within the game. Next move on our list in at number 7 is Water Gun. Water Gun deals again 12 DPS. It's a water type move and it is a move that is dealt by Golduck. It's very only just ahead of Starmie that could also deal the same move, but because of Golduck's better defensive stats, that means it will stay in longer and thus deal more damage in the end. Coming in at number 6, we've got the move Wing Attack, which is a flying type move, still dealing 12 DPS, and that is a move that is dealt by Charizard. Charizard's quite a tricky Pokemon to get. It's one of those starting Pokemon that we would all love, but don't necessarily have spawn near us. A lot of people tend to find, obviously, the starters in nests and not just dwelling around. So Charizard with Wing Attack dealing that move comes in at number 6. Number 5 is the move Scratch. It's a normal type move, also dealing 12 DPS. And that is dealt by a very underestimated Pokemon that might surprise a lot, is Persian. Persian dealing 12 DPS with Scratch. Coming in at number 4 is the move Dragon Breath. Dragon type move, you can tell by the name, and that is dealt by probably one of the most Pokemon that we see in all the gyms all the time, and that is Dragonite. 12 DPS with Dragon Breath from that. Now it's getting really exciting. We're getting to those top 3 now. Top 3 moves. In at number 3 is Psycho Cut. Psychic move dealt by my favourite Pokemon in the whole game, and that is Alakazam. Really, really, really underestimated Pokemon. Doesn't have huge HP. If only the speed was calculated in a different way, Pokemon like Alakazam and Jolteon would be so much better. But yes, Alakazam comes at number 3 with the move Psycho Cut, dealing 12.28 DPS. In at number 2 is the move Metal Claw, dealing 12.7 DPS. It's a steel type move. There are no actual steel type Pokemon in the first generation of Pokemon. There is in Gen 2, predominantly with Steelix, so save those Onyxes because it's going to become really important. But however, the creature and the Pokemon that deals the most DPS with this move is Kingler. Again, really, really surprising. People overlook Pokemon on that. That's 12.7 DPS. And coming in at number 1 is the move Pound. It's a normal type move. It deals 12.96, almost 13 DPS. And the Pokemon that deals that move the most effectively is Clefable. It's actually tied on 12.96 DPS with Wigglytuff, but however, Clefable has just got that little bit more attacking stat that helps it really push that move over the line. So that is the top 10 quick moves, but we are, however, going to elaborate on this list, which may change it up just a little bit. Okay, so we've just done the top 10 quick moves by DPS. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to really switch it up. And to start switching it up, I'm going to switch myself over here. And what we're now going to talk about is true DPS. Now what I mean by true DPS, I mean factoring into account stab, so that's same type attack bonus, as well as attack stats as well. So this is really, really going to shake up the list. So what I'm going to do is along the bottom here, I'm going to put the 1 to 10 as we saw it a minute ago, and using another graphic here, I'm going to do a new top 10. So we're going to start off at number 10, we're going to work backwards. I'm literally just going to give you the moves. I'm not going to tell you all the Pokemon again, but I'm going to give you a new DPS, and I'm going to give you a new move name, and you should be able to see what's going on. So coming in at number 10, we have the move Metal Claw. Bear in mind, these are still dealt by the same Pokemon, so this is still a move dealt by Kingler, but when you factor in all the stab and attack bonuses, Metal Claw deals 11.11 DPS. Coming in now at 9, we have Scratch, dealt by Persian, still dealing 12. Coming in at number 8, we have Psycho Cut, dealt by Alakazam, which is dealing 14.04 DPS. But however, with its really, really low CP and HP, so Alakazam's CP is 1813 maxed out and 98 HP, that drops it right down the list because its sustainability when dealing that move just isn't there. After that, we then have Pound, our last number 1, dealing 12.96 DPS still from Clefable and Wigglytuff. Then we go on to Water Gun, dealing 14 DPS. Then on to Bite, also dealing 14 DPS. Then on to Shadow Claw from Gengar, dealing 14.74. On to the top 3 now. We have Wing Attack, dealing 16 DPS by Charizard. And then at number 2, Fire Fang, 16.67 DPS. And then massive, 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 massive move, and you can understand why this Pokemon is so good, is the move Dragon Breath, dealing 18 DPS in the hands of a Dragonite. So this is why all of these moves, type attack, stab, are so important, because it means that dealing out that damage can become huge. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the top 10 of everything Pokemon Go episode to do with moves in Pokemon Go. Hope you found it interesting and informative, and that's going to help you pick out a really good team with some really good moves for trading those gyms and taking down gyms in the future when you play the game. If you've enjoyed what you've watched, remember to give it a like down below and subscribe to never miss anything that goes on the channel. And we'd love to hear your comments for other top 10 of everything Pokemon Go, any comments you have to do with the channel. Look forward to seeing you next time. This is the Mythic Booster channel. Cheers guys.